Hello Aries all over the world. This is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and today we will be looking at the collective energies of all Aries around the world with the Virgo new moon. Okay, so shuffling the cards and synchronizing the energies. So Aries, if you do require or would like to have a personalized reading, whether it is the full or new moon or anything else, you can find it at our website at girlandhermoon.com. And you can choose myself, Dilosh, or the other wonderful girls that are there ready to serve and help and guide. Okay, so Aries, let's see what comes through for you. For this reading, what I need is 4 cards. Let's cut the cards again. Okay, let's see what comes through for you. Oh, you got a lot of fire element cards so far. All ones. Fire just like yourself. Okay, so the last card, we actually got 2, and they're even fire element cards. Aries, you're like fire. Okay, you are fire element. But all the cards that have come through are all wands, which represent fire energy. And it is that soul or spirit aspect of yourself. So the very first card relates to service. The next one will be relating to organizing. Number 3 relates to healing. And number 4 relates to results or harvest. Okay, so I'm just going to put them down this way where you can see them more clearly. All right, so the very first card I have is the 9 of Wands. Okay, so the first question is, how can you be of service? Because Virgo energy is all about being of service. It's all about health and healing. So what do I get here? It is saying that you can be of service only by having those healthy boundaries. Okay, so do not let anyone overstep the boundaries or try to do more than you could. Okay, if you do end up doing more than you could, then you will be breaking down your healthy boundaries and giving away too much of yourself, basically. Okay, it is saying that to be able to be more of service to others, what you need to have is more courage and persistence to be able to face some challenges that require maintaining boundaries. Okay, so you need to find your strength to maintain those boundaries. You may need to protect yourself, okay, whether it is protecting your aura, your sphere. Okay, so energetic protection, maybe putting a beautiful white light or gold light around you, doing some energy healing for yourself. So basically, for you to be able to be of service to others, you need to maintain your strength and protect what you have. Otherwise, if that is not strong enough, if there is an overstep of the boundaries, it can tire you out. Okay, so be very careful in regards to that, because during this time it's all about health and healing for you. And if you've got any situations relating to routine problems, it's time to get yourself into routine. Okay, that even involves your health there. Okay, so the next question we have is organizing, relating to decluttering and rebuilding. And this is all related within the home and immediate environment, such as your local environment. Okay, so the 4 of Wands represents home, house, family, community or neighborhood, friends, family, extended family, all of that comes into play there. Okay, so organizing, you need to organize something within the home, whether it relates to your work environment, your duties, your routine. Again, it's coming through. Also, if you've got pets, you also need to make sure that they're well as well, okay? Because pets are also involved with the Virgo energy here, and the home, if you've got pets in the home, you need to take care of them as well. Okay, so that's coming through. Third card, Two of Wands, and it relates to healing. So how can you heal yourself and others? It is saying that at the soul level, so you can heal others by extending your energies all the way out into the world there. Okay, so it's not just about doing something hands-on or doing something with a technique. It's about having the intention. Okay, so if you've got the intention, you can extend your healing energy all the way to the other side of the world there. Okay, so that's what this card is saying. You've got that ability. All you need to do is think of that person and intend for them to be healed, and you will be able to heal. Okay, and healing yourself as well. Okay, so the more you heal, the more you heal yourself in a sense. But don't forget to maintain those healthy boundaries. Don't give too much of yourself and tire yourself out and end up having very low energy. Okay, so what is the harvest in the sense of your gift from you to humanity? And we've got these two cards coming through. Okay, these two represent growth and expansion and going forward, collaborating, growing, expanding. It's like exploring experience with others as you expand. Okay, and the King of Wands here, again, it's a Wands card, fire element. The King of Wands, he's an active energy, and fire is also very active. So what we get is someone who has the ability to overcome those challenges. Okay, so you're bringing out this information into humanity. Your gift from you to humanity is you can expand and grow and experience the positive as long as you collaborate, put out the message there, and overcome the challenges to grow and to become active within your energies, to never let go of the vision of what can be. Okay, so these are the messages that are coming through for you relating to the Virgo new moon. So Aries, enjoy the beautiful, beautiful energies of Virgo new moon. Taurus, let's have a look and see what comes through for you with this Virgo new moon energy. Okay, so all Taurus, all over the world, connecting at the collective level, bringing in the energies to synchronize the cards. This is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and we will be doing a reading for all the Taurus all around the world, and bringing in that beautiful energy of healing and guidance for all Taurians. Okay, so Taurus, if you feel like you want to have a more personalized reading, you can go to our website at girlandhermoon.com and choose whether it is the new or full moon reading or any other reading that you desire. You can choose myself, Dilosh, or all the other girls that are there ready to guide and serve and to heal. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you, Taurus. So for this reading, I have 4 questions and I need 4 cards to come through. Just put them that way. So this one actually did appear, so I'll put it out. Okay, so Taurus, the very first question that we have is of service. How can you be of service to others as well as yourself? And we have the 4 of Swords here. So the swords are air element. They relate to the mind, the process and expressions of the mind. It's all about perception, logic, intellect, communication, the thinking process. So this card is actually saying, how can you be of service to others or yourself once you do have more calm of mind, more peace of mind? Okay, so if you are more at peace within your mind, when you are more rested, when you are feeling more grounded, when you are feeling more recovered from maybe a time of feeling, you know, restlessness or anxiety. Okay, so this is actually saying that after having some sort of rest or solitude, you'll be able to recover from all of those anxieties, restlessness, stress, etc., where you will be able to serve others by focusing on one thing at a time, and maybe planning also how to plan, or looking into planning step by step, because this is like a step-by-step kind of situation. It also represents going inwards, okay, looking within for answers. So listening to your intuition, listening to your inner divine voice, okay. All right, so organizing, such as decluttering and rebuilding, what we have is the Magician card. Okay, so the Magician is a card that is about making magic happen. It's a very creative card, okay, because manifestation, creation is very similar. So what it requires is self-confidence, okay. So it is saying that you have got endless power, infinite power, okay, because we've got that infinity symbol up there, okay, and the Magician can make something out of nothing. So it's about empowered creativity, basically, okay. So organizing, decluttering, or rebuilding, you can do a lot of creative things during this time, and you can maybe make something out of nothing, okay. Recycling, upgrading, upcycling, all of that is coming through, but it can also represent maybe decluttering your space with more creative ideas and rebuilding it with more creative ideas. It could be also relating to reorganizing your space in a way that represents being able to manifest through the energy. So it could be like using feng shui or something like that. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Magician represents the alchemist. Okay, so it's the creator who makes something out of nothing, or the creative energies of yourself that has the ability to create something out of nothing. So you may get something from the trash and make it into treasure or something like that. And the energies within that also represents involving yourself with the creative energies with pleasure as well. It's like, you know, you feel the fun of it. There's a lot of fun in there coming through. And realizing maybe a skill that you didn't even know you had. Okay, so that's coming through as that. So the healing process, how can you heal yourself and others? And what I have is the 10 of Swords. Okay, so the 10 of Swords is about ending something that is possibly very painful. Okay, so it may also represent you going and having an acupuncture. Okay, so if you're not in quarantine, you can go and have this done. Okay, you see all the swords on the back of this person can represent a healing process that may be a good option, such as acupuncture. Okay, if you've got any back issues or anything related to the back at all, neck, back, anything that's along the spine actually. Okay, so anything that runs all the way through the spine, head, neck, back, lower back, and the sacral area, etc. So this may also represent ending something that has been painful. So you may be actually healing yourself from a situation that has been very painful, relating to your back. So if you feel like you have been all the way like feeling like low, okay, the energies are low, or maybe feeling like you can't seem to pick yourself up, low in energy, okay, it seems like a time where you will feel more empowered, your energies will rise. Okay, it's a time of feeling more creative. You're feeling very creative, and I feel like there's a lot of children around you, or something about children around you as well, because I've got the page there. Okay, and it does seem like you will be involved with children around this time, or something to do with children. Okay, whether it is a new child that has come into your life, or you've got children around you that you are spending creative hours with, or it may be thinking about creating that child, such as, you know, trying to conceive. Okay, that kind of situation coming through. The harvest, or the gift from you to humanity, comes through with these two energies. And we got the same card for Aries as well, this one. Okay, so it is basically saying that the King of Wands is saying that through your knowledge and through your abilities to learn how to manifest or create, okay, manifesting and creating and learning how to invest in your time, in your service, in your knowledge, your wisdom, your material world, your experiences, okay, investing time in money, for instance, learning how to use money, investing time in your experiences. What have you learned through your experiences and how you can share them? Okay, so your gift from you to humanity is to share all of those experiences, what you have learned. And also the King of Wands coming through is saying that the creative energies are there, okay, not losing sight of the big picture and overcoming the difficulties. Okay, so that's how you can gift this energy to humanity. It's like a ripple effect. So you start with the people around you and it kind of ripples around. And even with, you know, social media now, you can do that online. Okay, so that is for you, Taurus. Enjoy the new moon in Virgo's energies. Gemini, beautiful, beautiful Gemini. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through with the collective Gemini energy. So all Geminis around the world, synchronizing the tarot cards to connect and share what comes through during this Virgo new moon energy. So we've got this Virgo new moon coming through and the energies are beautiful. So Gemini. So this is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon, and if you would like a personalized reading, you can go to our website at girlandtomoon.com, Gemini, and request either a full or new moon tarot reading at as a personalized reading, or you can choose one of the other readings that are already there. You can choose myself, Dilosh, or the other girls that are ready to serve and guide and heal. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you, Gemini. Four questions. Okay. Okay, Gemini, so we've got these cards. The very first question we have is, how can you be of service to others? Okay, and what we have is this card, which is the Six of Cups. So the cups relate to emotions and feelings. It is a water element card. And this card in particular relates to the past. It relates to your childhood. So it can be like a very nostalgic card, okay? It's about tapping into the past. And what I do see here is something related to home, house, and family, where you grew up, where you were born, or what kind of experiences you had in the past. Okay, so the happy memories and the simple pleasures that you experienced in the past. Okay, so how can you be of service? By maybe reflecting back, relating to situations that are when you were a child, maybe. Okay, when you were a child, what kind of experiences you went through when you were a child, within the family, within the home, maybe with friends. Okay, maybe reuniting with friends, someone from your past, and sharing those nostalgic memories with them. Okay, so I do get something relating to home, house, and family. So it does kind of like involve family as well. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. The next card I have relates to organizing. So how can you declutter and rebuild? And what we have here is the Six of Swords. So we've got two sixes back to back, which represent an energy of harmony within the home, trying to have harmony within the home. It's a very spiritual energy. Okay, so it's all about the home and family for you. And this card also can represent being a child to your parents. Okay, how can you be of service to others? Being a child to your parents, or you may realize that you are going to become a parent yourself. Okay, so something like that is coming through. But the organizing, the decluttering and rebuilding during this Virgo new moon, what we have is something related to releasing a lot of fears, a lot of doubts, a lot of restrictions, a lot of limitations. Okay, so this is relating to the cluttered mental state that you have. It's not about your home specifically, but it can be. Okay, it could be relating to maybe having too much around the home that you need to start to sift through, declutter, release, let go, and rebuild with something else that is more of service to you, or of positive growth for you at the spiritual level or physical aspect as well. Okay, so a lot of decluttering will be required at the mental level, and it is also related to home as well. Okay, so you need to declutter a lot of things in your mind, release all of those negative situations, anxiety, worry, stress. Okay, you may even decide to go on a short vacation, okay, during this time, if you are thinking about it, okay. But this is about recovering from a situation, okay, that is relating to an experience that you're going through, whether it's within the home or within your mind. Okay, so be ready to leave the past behind and start over again, and move forwards to something that is more homey. Okay, that's what this card is saying. All right, so the next card I have is the Justice card. Okay, and this is about healing. How can you heal yourself and others? Okay, with justice, being fair and just, speaking your mind, being grounded. The red there actually represents groundedness, because these colors here represent the base 3 chakras. So the red, the orange, and the yellow. Okay, so it's all about grounding your energies. It's all about finding or feeling where to put your roots down, or feeling quite grounded within the home. Okay, so if you're feeling grounded, okay, you will heal yourself and you'll be able to heal others as well. It will be a fair kind of cause and effect situation. Okay, so the more you are grounded, the more you are healed, you'll be able to make the right decisions that are fair, and you'll be doing what is right, basically. Okay, so that's what's coming through in regards to healing, being just, okay, being fair, being in harmony. So it's all about being in harmony for you within the home, basically. The last card we have is relating to harvest. In other words, the gift from you to humanity. So what is your gift from you to humanity? It's just this amazing energy with the World card. It does represent earth elements, so once you are grounded, you'll be able to tap into all the elements within your own beingness. It just represents you being able to expand and explore. Those 2 cards there represent travel or movement. Okay, so there could be some sort of travel or movement also relating to whether it's in the mind or online or physically, that is going to heal you. But your gift from you to humanity is it's a big thing. Okay, it's like something that you can give to the whole world. It's not like something you can just do for your immediate environment. You can extend yourself all the way out to the world and heal or do something within your line, whatever it is that you're doing. As work, for instance, it could be something relating to something that relates to the whole world. It's actually connecting you to the whole world and the world connecting to you at some level. And this card also represents you finally slowly releasing something from your life as well. Okay, for you to be able to give from yourself to humanity. You have actually got a lot that you can give to humanity, because the world needs what you need to give at this time during this Virgo new moon. Okay, but you need to find the harmony within the home. That's what's coming through. Okay, so Cancer. Beautiful Cancer. This is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and I will be doing a tarot layout relating to the new moon in Virgo today, and all the Cancers around the world, the collective energies of all the Cancers, synchronizing the cards so that we can get some sort of information coming through relating to the collective energies from the new moon in Virgo. So Cancer, if you would like a more personalized reading, you can go to our website at girlandhermoon.com and request either the full or new moon reading or any other reading that you feel drawn to. You can request a reading through me, Dilosh, or any of the other girls there that are ready to serve and heal and guide. Okay, so Cancer, let's have a look and see what comes through for you. Now I've got 4 questions today, and I need 4 cards to pop out. And let's see what comes through as the information is revealed. The Sun and the Moon card. Okay, so we've got these 2 cards coming through as well. So those 2 came through for the last question. All right, so the very first question is relating to service, and it's about how can you be of service to others. Okay, and we've got the 5 of Swords here. So the 5 of Swords, being of service to others, relates to finding the middle ground. It's about having win-win situations. The swords represent the mind, the processes and expressions of the mind. So once you are having more win-win situations with others, you can be of service. Okay, you need to move past resentments. You need to make peace and have win-win situations. Okay, so if you're kind of like being a little bit of a bully or wanting to make war with someone, okay, this is actually saying that you are actually straying from the path of healing. Okay, so you need to make peace. You need to move past resentments. You need to have win-win situations. You need to make, find the middle path, find the middle ground. Okay, so that's coming through. And for you to be able to do that, you need to do that in your mind first. Okay, because the swords represent the mind. The next card is about organizing, decluttering, and rebuilding. We have this card. Okay. Oh, okay. So my guides is saying I haven't finished with this card yet. All right. They're telling me something. They're saying you will feel scattered during this time. Okay. Your mind will feel scattered. Very busy because you'll be using your mind a lot. You'll be communicating a lot. There could be also something related to learning as well. Okay. So your mind will be so busy that you will feel scattered. And they're saying that you need to act properly or act in line or act fairly, okay? So if you're feeling very, very busy and someone asks you a question when your mind is so stressed out and busy, you may actually lash out at them, and they're saying that you should not be doing that, okay? That's what came through, all right? Next card is the Star card. Okay, so with the Star card, this is about organizing, decluttering, and rebuilding your life. And what this is saying is that you need to start healing yourself, mind, body, and soul. Okay, go out there and have a ritual under the stars. Okay, It's about not losing hope and faith for the future. All right, so the Star card is about believing in miracles. Okay, it's about your renewal in hope and having faith, and maybe even, you know, some unexpected assistance coming your way as well. Okay, so organizing, if you need to organize something and there's so much happening around you, you could be like moving around a lot during this time, especially within your local environment. And there could be a lot of phone calls coming through, there could be a lot of paperwork happening. This is saying that you have to calm yourself. Okay, calm down. Calm and clear your mind. Heal yourself. We see the water there and we see the earth there. So this person is like a foot in water, a foot on earth. You could have a salt bath. Salt is part of the earth. So you can have a salt bath to calm your nerves, calm the mind. The nervous system is connected to the mind. So you need something that's going to calm you. What you need to declutter is the excessive mental energy that you have during this time. Okay, so having the bath is probably a good thing, connecting to the earth. This is more like connecting to the element of water and earth, okay, to find harmony within your energies. So that's what's coming through in regards to decluttering and rebuilding. What about healing? So how can you heal yourself and others? We've got the Moon card here. The Moon card is about your intuition. Okay, so the Moon can also represent trusting your intuition. So how can you heal yourself and others? Okay, slow down and pay attention to your intuition. Remember how I said that you'll be moving around a lot during this time? Your mind will start overtaking, which means that you'll forget your physical body, you'll forget to connect with your intuition as well. So for you to be able to heal yourself and others, what you need to do is release the unclarity and slow down. Pay attention to your intuition. Follow your intuition. Okay? And once you do, slow down and clear the path on your way, okay? Clearing your mind, you'll start seeing the truth. You'll start seeing everything with more clarity. Okay, so that's what's coming through with that one. What's the harvest? The gift from you to humanity. We've got these two cards. Okay, so these two cards, the gift from you to humanity. We had this one jumping up first. So for you to be able to connect with others, especially when you communicate with them during this time, it requires you to have an open heart. This cup here is being presented to you. You may feel a little bit bored because your mental energy is so high during this time. You'll probably get bored very quickly. But this is saying open your heart. Open your heart to not what is, but what is possible. Because that ace there is presented to you. There's a lot of love and compassion. So your gift from you, the gift from you to humanity is love, unconditional love and compassion. Only if you are able to connect from the heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Don't look at what is. Look at what is possible. Okay? So that's what's coming through for you, Cancer. Enjoy the new moon in Virgo energies. Okay, beautiful Leo. Let's have a look and see what comes through for you during this Virgo new moon. And connecting to all Leos at the collective level, allowing the energies to synchronize the tarot cards so that we can see the information coming through. So Leos out there, this is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and if you desire to have a more personalized reading, you can go on our website at girlandhermoon.com, and you can choose me, Dilosh, or any of the other girls that are there that are ready to serve and guide and heal. Okay, so we need 4 cards for this reading, or should I say 4 questions, 4 positions. Okay, so Leo, the very first question relates to service. So how can you be of service to others during this time of the Leo new moon energies? Sorry, Virgo new moon energies. So what I have is the 6 of Wands, which is a fire element card. This card actually relates to respect, recognition and respect, being recognized for what you can do for others. Okay, so how can you be of service to others? Being able to be, if you do some sort of service, the more you get respect, the more you get recognition, the more confidence you gain within yourself. Okay, so how can you be of service to others? Building your confidence. Okay, building your confidence, respecting others as well, recognizing their needs. Okay, and there you will also in return receive your own confidence, also receive respect and recognition for the service that you have been doing. This is also coming through as a situation that relates to your values. So if you value respect during this time, that is what you will be getting in return. Okay, the more you respect others, the more respect you'll get in return. So how can you be of service to others as well as yourself? The more you respect yourself, the more respect you'll get in return. The more you respect others, the more respect you'll get in return. Okay, so recognizing others' needs, recognizing your own needs, having the confidence to do something such as service to others. Okay, so the next 2 cards, what we have is relating to organizing, decluttering, and rebuilding. We got this one first and this one second. So what you need to declutter, it relates to your emotions. Okay, so if you've got something that you've been holding on to, okay, it may relate to something that you value. It could be an experience from the past, a friendship from the past. It could also relate to, if you've got children, your children. It can also relate to you relating to your parents as the child. Okay, the connection that you have with them, the memories that you had with them. This is the card of nostalgia, so it kind of relates to the past, the happy memories, the simple pleasures, etc. So what you need to do is you need to declutter your mind, your emotions relating to this situation. If you're feeling a little bit stuck in the past, okay, you need to release all of that. If you're having some sort of unrealistic expectations relating to your children. Release this clutter from your system. If you're feeling like your parents are requiring some sort of unrealistic expectation from you, release this way of thinking or feeling from your system. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with this card. And this one here, it is saying that you need to finally release all of these from your mind. Okay, what you need to release: the past, being stuck in the past, the unrealistic expectations that you may have or others may have from you. You need to release all of these from your mind. The swords represent the mind. Okay, looking at what your values are. Do you value all of this now? Is it valuable to you? Is it time to release all of this now? Release and let go. So if you've had situations where relating to the past, okay, that were giving you pain, emotional pain, but it was also in your mind constantly, kind of every time you think of it, the pain comes up. It's time to release all of this. Okay, that's how you can declutter your thoughts, declutter your emotions, ending those painful thoughts, ending being stuck in the past, having those unrealistic expectations. That way you'll be able to rebuild during this Virgo new moon. Okay, so healing, how can you heal yourself and others? Well, you know, if you're feeling like you want to go out there and explore, this is about exploring, okay? It's about, what is it that you want to explore? What do you value at the moment, okay? It can also relate to your material security, okay? So if you're feeling materially secure, to go out there and explore, okay? Because you've got this amazing new idea, or you suddenly got an unexpected type of news or information. You want to be adventurous, you want to go out there and travel, you want to do something that is different, or you've been in quarantine for so long that you just want to go out there and explore something, okay? You can heal yourself and expand your energy, and by doing this you can also help heal others as well. Okay, so it could be a new idea, but it does relate to what you value. So if you really want to do something because you value it a lot, and it's like this amazing idea, this card is saying that you can heal yourself by experiencing that, by exploring that, as well as healing others through that process or as the result. All right, so what is the harvest or the gift that you have from you to humanity? You're a mover and shaker. So even if you feel sometimes a little bit materially insecure, you look at your security, you look at your values, and if you feel like something is stagnant, you want to change that, you definitely will do that. It's about changes, huge changes. So the gift from you to humanity is change. It's raw change. It is about exploring something that is totally out of the norm. Okay, so there's a lot of creative energies as well coming through with the wands, but you really need to release, declutter and rebuild something relating to the past. Okay. Virgo, this is your new moon. Virgo, this is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and we will be looking at the new moon in Virgo, in your sign, and we'll be doing a collective tarot spread for all the Virgos all around the globe. So all Virgos around the world, connecting the energies and synchronizing the cards at the collective level for the information to come through. Now Virgo, if you require or want to have a more personalized reading, you can go to our website at girlandhermoon.com, and you can request any reading that you feel connected to, whether it's the full or new moon reading or any other reading that's there. And you can choose me, Dilosh, or the other girls that are there to help, serve and heal and guide you. Okay, so I have 4 positions or 4 questions for this reading. Let's have a look and see what comes through for you. Got all these earth element cards coming through for you, Virgo. Okay, so the last card is actually a water element card. All right, so Virgo, the first question relates to service. So how can you be of service to others as well as yourself during this time? And what I see here is taking a more methodical approach to situations. Okay, so if you have been trying to improve yourself to be of service to others, trying to do something to change a certain aspect of yourself, to improve, to build up, to gain more knowledge, to be more wise, it is saying that you need to take the more methodical approach, taking up a little bit more responsibility during this time for others as well. Okay, working hard, taking the responsibility and the methodical approach, not pushing yourself. Okay, step by step, slow and steady progress. All right, what about organizing, decluttering and rebuilding? All right, so what I see here is, maybe collaborating with others to be able to get a job done. Okay, it may be involving decluttering your home. It may be involving decluttering your workspace. It may also be involving decluttering your room, the products that you use, trying to get a new kind of look to you. It maybe you're using too many things that are not doing much for you, like maybe skincare products, hair products, maybe going and seeing someone more professional to help guide you. There will be someone skillful or a group of people that are skillful that will be able to help in regards to what you want to change relating to yourself. Okay, so I do get something relating to yourself, and you want to do maybe like a renewal in regards to yourself. So there are like a group of people that may work together to bring the new you out. But it does not just represent how you look, say, you know, a hairdresser, someone that does your nails, whatever. It's not just that. It's also about going deep into the situation in regards to your routine. How do you work every day? Do you have good sleep? What you must do, how you must eat. Okay, your work environment, is it healthy for you? How do you work? What is it that you do every day, day in, day out? Okay, so there is probably like a group of people who are going to be helping you, collaborating with you, you know, like teamwork effort, and setting you on the right track, basically. Okay. All right. So, and they will be decluttering and rebuilding the new you. How about healing? Okay. So healing, how can you heal yourself as well as others? Again, this is a very similar type of energy with this one. It is the more, you know, putting in a lot of effort, the methodical approach. It's all earth element. All of these are earth element because of the coins. They are very slow because earth element does not move easily. It's not like water or fire. So it is the slow approach to situations. So healing, you may have to do a lot of inner introspective kind of thinking before you act. You may have to look within and listen to your intuition or your inner wisdom before you act on anything. Okay, so it is something that requires a lot of commitment and patience and time. Okay, so in regards to healing yourself and others, motivation to heal, something that requires long-term projects such as maybe doing a fitness program, for instance. Okay, that's what's coming through with that one. So what is the harvest or the gift from you to humanity? What we have is the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is your moon, and the 9 of Cups is it's kind of like, you know, the feeling of contentment. Okay, feeling of contentment, feeling of having enough, feeling the abundance, manifestation, wishes coming true. So the more you're feeling this, the more this energy is being emitted to the rest of us, the more we are going to feel that contentment. Okay, so if you feel dissatisfied and not having enough, then you are going to be emitting this energy around you. Okay, so Virgo, your gift from you to humanity is to find the contentment of material success and good health, the abundance and having enough, and wishes coming true, realizing the wishes. So you start emitting these energies. Starts with the emotions, ends up as being energy that you will be emitting. It'll be an energy that is added to the collective consciousness. There's a lot of love, creativity, security, good health and happiness within that feeling. So the more you are feeling these beautiful energies, the more you will be emitting these energies around you. Feeling the sincere gratitude will be the antidote to worry and lack. Okay, so gratitude work, more gratitude. Okay, so that's what's coming through as the gift from you to humanity. Don't forget to feel more gratitude, more love, creativity, security, happiness, good health, clarity, all of that, gratitude. Okay, So enjoy the new moon in Virgo. Hi Libra, this is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and I will be doing a Virgo new moon collective reading for all Libras around the globe. So connecting at the collective level and allowing all the Libras to synchronize the cards with their energies to bring in the information relating to the new moon energies. Okay, so Libra, I have 4 questions and let's start. So if you want a personalized reading, whether it relates to the full or new moon or anything else that you feel drawn to, you can go to our website at girlandhermoon.com, and you may want to have a reading by myself, Dilosh, or any of the other girls that are there that are waiting to be of service, guidance, and healing. Okay, so Libra, let's see what comes through for you. 4 questions, so we need 4 positions to be filled. So any cards that jump through will be the answers to these questions. Okay, so Libra, I have got 4 cards. So the very first question I have relates to service with the Virgo new moon energies. How can you be of service to yourself as well as others? And what I have is this card, the 7 of Cups. Okay, so the 7 of Cups relates to either choices, a lot of different options. It can relate to your heartfelt desires, things that you feel like you are drawn to from the heart that you want to experience. Okay, so how can you be of service? There could be many options out there for you in regards to service, but you have to kind of look at what is the right path. Okay, what is the calling that you have? There could be many options there. There could be like even temptations to, you know, be of service or of assistance towards others. So this is saying use your common sense and make sure that you are seeing things clearly before you act. Okay, as you are at the moment going through a certain time in your life during this new moon in Virgo energies, it's all about your imagination going wild. Okay, so you may be going deep into your subconscious. There could be certain secrets coming out, your imagination going wild. Okay, so you may be shedding a lot of deep shadow aspects of yourself. So look at the options that may be of assistance to you before you can be assistant or of service to others. Okay, so it starts with the self first, and the cups here represent emotions and feelings and your intuition. So rely on your intuition. We also have this in the middle of the cup. So it represents being pure of spirit or soul, to be able to be of assistance rather than looking at all other situations that you may desire to gain in the process. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Looking at your soul aspect, looking within, looking at the shadow aspect of yourself, going down deep into the subconscious. You may need to heal yourself first before you do try to heal others. Or maybe going through some sort of healing process with someone else may actually heal a deep inner darkness of yourself as well in the same process. Okay, so organizing, decluttering, and rebuilding, we have this card. Okay, so the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups normally is known as the wish card, but in this sense it kind of like points towards maybe feeling dissatisfied, or feeling that there's too much to deal with. Okay, so if there is too much in your system, if there is too much deep within you, or there are a lot of things that you need to shed, okay, because you're going through that process of kind of like cleansing, or it is kind of like a it's very much Neptune energy with this process that you're going through. Okay, so there is a lot of situations relating to maybe illusions, or being kind of like living in a dream world, or trying to find more clarity in regards to spirituality, to be able to feel the oneness, or releasing some sort of even negative things from your system, such as addictions. Okay, so decluttering and rebuilding, have a look and see what is needed in regards to releasing something from yourself, deep from within your soul. In that way, you will feel the contentment, you'll feel more healthy, you'll feel more abundant, you'll feel more grateful. Okay. So healing, how can you heal yourself and others? By releasing the past. Okay, so this is more like living in the past. I would say it's more not really in a sense of living in the past. It's more like dwelling on the past, griefs and disappointments. Okay, so if you've got those griefs and disappointments that you're still stuck on, and you're feeling those useless regrets coming through, you're urged to release the loss, the regret, the feeling of disappointment. Okay, so what you need to do is forgive, move on, accept, recover, and bring hope and happiness back into your life. So stop focusing on what's already gone. Turn around and start focusing on what's already there. Okay, so that's how you can heal yourself, and in the process it will be like healing others as well. So the harvest of this reading for you, the gift from you to humanity, what I see is, if you can, enjoy the joy of life, celebrate life, socialize, come together with friends and family, have those happy moments, bring in happiness and laughter into your life. The more you do this, the more you will feel healed, the more you will feel content, and the more you will start emitting the energies of healing around you. It's like a ripple effect, so it will be kind of like affecting not just your immediate environment, but at the collective level, everyone in this world. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so Libra, that is your Virgo new moon reading. So enjoy the Virgo new moon energies. Scorpio. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through for you. So all Scorpios all around the world, connecting to the collective energies to bring forth information relating to the Virgo new moon. Okay, so Scorpio, If this is Dilosh, by the way, and if you would like to have a more personalized reading, you can go to our website at girlandhermoon.com, and you can, if you're drawn to a specific reading, you can choose to try it out. There are other girls besides me there that are waiting to heal and guide and serve. So yeah, let's have a look and see what comes through with this reading for you, Scorpio. Okay, so 4 cards, 4 questions, in other words, because we can get more than 4 cards coming through sometimes. Like we got 3 for the second position. Okay. And we've got a whole lot, 4 in the last position. Okay, so the very first card that I have is the Death card. And Scorpio, the Death card is actually ruled by Scorpio in the tarot. Okay, so it is kind of like relating to your energies. But what does it mean for this question, which is about service? How can you be of service to others? And what I see is that you need to transform at some level to be able to serve at a more collective way. So it can relate to friends, groups, and communities. Okay, so there needs to be some sort of transformation happening either at the personal level or within the group or community or group of friends that you're in, going through some sort of transformation. That way you can be of service. So helping that transformative energies to happen is also another aspect with the Death card. Okay, the second card I have relates to organizing, which is about decluttering and rebuilding. And what we have are these cards. Okay, so Scorpio, what I do get is firstly the Magician card. It is saying that you have the ability to do absolutely anything with the creative, infinite, empowered creative energies that you have. The Magician is like an alchemist, and it can manifest. It can create nothing. It can create anything out of nothing because it has infinite creativity. You can see the infinity sign there. As long as you've got the courage and the ability to go through it. So building up your courage, building up your power and willpower and desire to do this decluttering and rebuilding. It may be relating to connecting to 2 other friends specifically. So you may either decide to let go of these friends or attain new friends within your group. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. And these 2 ladies may also mean that, or they could be males as well. It's just the energies. So they could be also helping you to attain this absolute the Magician energy. So with their energies, you may end up being like the Magician. Okay, so the energies of these 2 ladies I see, or gents, could be gents, but if they are male, they would come through with a lot of receptive energy, being connected to the feminine aspect of themselves more. So they'd be more spiritual, perceptive, intuitive. Okay, but if they're female, they're both masculine energy coming through. Okay, you can see the shape of the wands there. It's almost like a phallic shape. Same with the sword, it's masculine energy. So what I do get is, even though they're both perceptive, just getting that clear-mindedness, someone very clear with communication, being able to communicate. Someone has the ability to be able to act on situations. So having the logic or the ideas and bringing that into action with the Queen of Wands. Okay, this can also represent you. Okay, so you being like the magician by embracing the energies of these two queens, the mind and the spirit. Okay, being able to maybe plan how to act, to declutter and rebuild, and to act on it. Okay, so that's what's coming through, but it can also be certain people around you. Okay, healing. So how can you heal yourself and others? With lots of unconditional love. Okay, so the Ace of Cups just represents love. It is the heart, Ace of Hearts. So it is a very yang energy, so it does represent optimism, willpower, action, but at the heart level, or emotions and feelings. Okay, with a lot of compassion, a lot of love, unconditional love. So what is the harvest or the gift from you to humanity? Okay, so I've got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups basically represents that you have the ability to bring in healing, because the Queen of Cups is almost like a therapist. She's like, she can be an amazing counselor. She could listen. She can be a shoulder to cry on. She's very compassionate. She's very healing. She's almost psychic. Okay, and we also have this card, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which represents lots of patience and hard work and commitment and taking up responsibility. We also have this, which represents being able to overcome difficult situations by tackling them head on, and healing, lots of healing through heartbreak, grief, sorrow, all of that. So lots of healing at that level. So it can relate to maybe relationship issues, or issues relating to relationships with friends, separation with friends, etc., or family issues as well. So it may relate to how you can overcome or help overcome these aspects in humanity. And it's what you are emitting energetically. It's what you are lifting as you encounter what you get in contact with at the energetic level. Okay, so that's what's coming through for you, Scorpio. So enjoy the new moon in Virgo energies. Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and I will be doing a tarot reading relating to the Virgo new moon. And what I need to do is connect to all the Sagittarians at the collective level and allow the energies to synchronize, allow the Sagittarius, collective Sagittarius energies to synchronize the tarot cards so that the information will be revealed relating to the new moon. Okay. And dear Sagittarius, as I mentioned before, this is Dilosh, and if you want a personalized reading, you can go to our website at girlandhermoon.com and request a reading through there, whether it is the full or new moon reading or anything else that you are feeling drawn to. Besides me, you can choose me, or you can choose the other girls that are there, that are available to help heal and guide you on your life's journey. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through for you, Sagittarius. Okay, 4 questions I have today, and I need to fill out 4 positions. So whatever comes through, Okay, so Sagittarius, the first card we have relates to the question service. So how can you be of service with the King of Wands? Okay, King of Wands is very creative. It's very creative energy. It's very active energy. And it's all about not losing sight of the big picture. Okay, it's about being assertive. It's about taking charge. Okay, so how can you be of service to others? By having that confidence, okay? The power to create and not losing sight of the big picture, basically. So that's what I'm getting here. To be able to lead, to able to show the way, okay? And taking action in that kind of aspect. All right, the next two cards I have relate to organizing, and it's all about decluttering and rebuilding. Okay, so if you have any kind of negative, unhealthy situations happening in your life, we've got the Devil card here. It can be absolutely anything. It can relate to what you consume, which is not healthy. It can relate to relationships which are not healthy. It can relate to how you put in effort. So you may be like overworking, or maybe being a little bit materialistic, or maybe you are drinking too much, or smoking, or whatever it may be. Okay, so something that is not healthy. You may be in relationships that are not healthy, for instance. Okay, so what I see here is what you need to organize or declutter and rebuild. You need to release all of this, declutter all of this from your life, and you can do it with the Queen of Wands energy, which is a fire element queen. In other words, Sagittarius energy coming through. Okay, she's also very spiritual, and what I do see is to be able to seen, you know, publicly, to be able to build your reputation in regards to how people perceive you. It's not about what people think, but it's about how you feel about yourself, and also being able to bring a stop to what other people say, okay, in regards to what you may be doing or going through that is unhealthy for you. So what you need to do is declutter and rebuild your life with a lot of desire. Okay, so the Queen of Wands represents motivation. It represents passion. It represents courage and self-assurance. Okay, so that's what's coming through in regards to organizing, decluttering, and rebuilding. All right, so healing. How can you heal yourself and others? Okay, got the Nine of Swords here. Nine of Swords relate to, or all sword cards relate to the mind, the processes and expressions of the mind. It's about the logic. It's about your thinking process, your perception, your communication, your expression. Okay, so when I see this card, it's about anxiety and depression, insomnia. So if you're going through some sort of situation, for instance, insomnia or depression or anxiety, or even like mental pain at some level, what you need to do is you need to find a way to release all of this, okay? Or if someone around you is going through something like that, okay, this may have like a connection to work as well. So if you're being overworked, being too hard on yourself, and to the point where you are not having enough sleep, or because through fear that you're not going to get the work done quickly, etc., you're being too hard on yourself. So your urge to rest and recover and heal. Okay, so that's what's coming through with this situation, and it kind of does relate to work in a sense. All right, so the harvest, in other words, the gift from you to humanity, what I do have is the 3 of Pentacles, Earth element card, and it relates to collaboration, teamwork, working together in a very balanced level with everyone else there. Okay, your skills, your abilities. So your gift, the gift from you to humanity, is basically relating to, it relates to teamwork and collaboration mainly, but it also relates to your skills. Okay, so putting your skills out there, working with your skills, not being worried about office politics, and collaborating to a point where everything is balanced in harmony, where you are not overworking and doing the work for others. Okay, so that's what's coming through. To be able to be appreciated. Okay, the gift from you to humanity is collaboration, teamwork, skill, and helping each other. Okay, so that's what's coming through for you, Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn. So we have this Virgo new moon coming up, and let's see what comes through for you, Capricorn. Okay, so we need to have the collective energies of all Capricorns around the world and connecting at the collective level, synchronizing the tarot cards to see what comes through as information for this new moon. So this is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and if you want, you can have a personalized reading. You can go to girlandhermoon.com and you can have a look and see what kind of draws you. We've got many readings there, and there are also other girls there that you may decide to choose besides myself, Dilosh, that are ready to help heal and serve and guide you. Okay, so we got 4 questions, and need to fill 4 positions for these questions with the cards that flick out. Okay, so we've got these beautiful cards coming through for you. So Capricorn, first card that I have here relates to service. So how can you be of service, or how can you be of service to yourself or others? Okay, now what I have here is the High Priestess card. So the High Priestess card is basically your inner divine voice. It is about being receptive to the energies. So listening to your intuition, listening to your inner wisdom, trusting your instincts. So that's how you can be of service towards others or yourself. If you feel deep down that someone around you needs your assistance or your service? Well, it probably is true. So listen to your inner voice, your divine voice. Organizing, what comes through for organizing, so decluttering and rebuilding, what I have is the Two of Swords. And the Swords cards, they relate to the mind. And again, we've got the Moon there, which represents intuition. So it's kind of like tapping into your intuition during this time, more into the spiritual aspect of yourself. So the Two of Swords actually relates to not seeing things clearly. So organizing relates to decluttering what's in your mind. So if you feel like you can't come to a conclusion, you just cannot see the path clearly, you have blocked emotions, or you're feeling torn between two options, or you feel like you need to compromise but don't know how. Okay, so what you need to do is listen to your intuition. Okay, that's how you can declutter your mind from these confusing situations. Okay, intuition comes through very strongly for you during this time. So healing, how can you heal yourself and others during this time, Capricorn? Got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is about being adventurous, okay, going out there and exploring. In other words, it can represent having these big ideas to see different places, to explore different experiences, being adventurous, traveling, whether it's traveling spiritually, astral traveling, physically going somewhere and traveling, or traveling online, whatever it may be. Okay, so traveling in some way to explore something, and also learning all sorts of things, more so related to spirituality and philosophy, maybe a little bit of history. Okay, so and different cultures, different languages, I also get that as well. So exploring different things that are out of the norm, which can be very self-healing, but this can also, as you heal yourself, mean that you are emitting the energies to heal everything else around you, okay, and everyone else around you. The Harvest, what we get is this card. So it is the gift from you to humanity. It is your willpower, your ability to stay motivated, being creative, realizing that you are infinite and that you have endless personal power. Okay, so self-confidence and empowered creativity. The more you are feeling these through your talents, passions, and your willpower with your self-confidence, the more you are emitting these energies to the whole of humanity, and it is bringing in the gift from you to humanity. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with these cards for you, Capricorn. So enjoy the new moon in Virgo. Aquarius, let's have a look and see what comes through for you for this Virgo new moon. So all Aquariuses around the world connecting at the collective level and synchronizing the tarot cards so that the information can come through for this new moon energies. So Aquarius, if you feel like you need a more personalized reading, you can go to girlandhermoon.com and request a reading from there. And you may want to even choose myself or one of the other girls that are there ready to help heal, guide, and bring clarity in your journey. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you for this Virgo new moon. I've got 4 questions and I need 4 positions to be filled. Okay, so we've got these 2 cards in the last position. All right, so Aquarius, let's have a look. With the first card is about service. So how can you be of service to others, which is a particular energy of the Virgo energy. So we've got this, which is the 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth element cards because these are like gold coins. They come from the earth. So they are known as earth element cards. So Aquarius, if you have been going through, whether it is financial problems, maybe even like health problems, it could even be like feeling insecure because of isolation, fear of job or home loss. If you've been going through a situation where things are not moving forwards, it's been stuck and stagnant, okay? So during this new moon in Virgo, what we get is the energies are actually changing. There will be a recovery. There will be a success coming through after these trying times. Okay, and it feels like it's probably been like 5 weeks since you felt these energies. Okay, so how can you be of service to others? What you need to do is first recover from this yourself. Okay, and then if there is anything else that you can do for others, then you can be of assistance. But you need to recover yourself first. Okay, so that's what's coming through with that energy. So organizing, decluttering, and rebuilding. So organizing is the main question here. So decluttering and rebuilding, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is saying in your life right now, you're going through a situation that requires a lot of patience. You've started a journey where you are taking the methodical approach. Things are just moving very, very slow. Okay, and you've been putting in a lot of hard work. You've been very patient with the situation, but things are actually starting to change, because what you need to do is you need to shake the laziness, the boredom, and start finding new ways of moving forwards. Okay, so if you've been waiting for something to happen, it just means that it's not going to happen by itself. So what you need to do is start cleaning your you need to start decluttering, you need to move things around, allow that chi energy to move around so things will start moving again. Okay, so that's what's coming through with that one. So healing, how can you heal yourself and others? And I've got this card. Okay, so there's a lot of energy in this Knight opposed to this energy. Okay, so you can see how this one's just standing, this one is galloping forwards. In some other decks we see this card with a horse that has wings, so it represents, you know, a lot of energy. It is fire element. So basically healing, how can you heal yourself and others? You need to move, Aquarius, you need to move. Okay, so you need to transform yourself by moving. Okay, so I do get that movement coming through. If there is something that you want to do, go for it. Go for your desires, okay? That way you can heal yourself. You will actually start reaping the rewards of those thoughts or plans or desires that you have wanted to make happen if you actually start making action, okay? So that represents healing. And once you do heal others, you can be like an example to others, where they will actually ask you, how did you do that? So they may actually get your advice in regards to your experience, where they will also be healing as well. The next two cards I have relate to harvest, which means your gift from your gift to humanity, or in other words, gift from you to humanity. And I've got the Empress as well as the Two of Wands. Okay, so if there is a joint situation, whether it is relating to finances or possessions or plans or creative situations, okay, so what this is saying is the gift from you to humanity comes through with the ability to collaborate or work with another person. It could be a partnership, it could be a business partnership, a friendship, okay? But you connecting to the Empress or the feminine goddess within you, okay? The female energies within you, connecting to that and utilizing your creative energies. Okay, so being that creative divine or creative diva, you can actually set an example where this will be like a gift to humanity. You can come up with an amazing way of showing your creative side. And this is like birthing something. It's like an abundance of something that is creative, okay? And whether it is your whether it is through doing something creative or manifesting something into your life which is creative, okay? So your gift to humanity is maybe even innovating something, but it relates to working with another, okay? It relates to working with another, like a partnership, and making plans together and moving forwards together. Finding your ability to ground is also required here, okay? So that's coming through for you, Aquarius. So enjoy the new moon Virgo energies. Pisces. Let's have a look and see what comes through for you. Okay, so all Pisces around the world connecting at a collective level and synchronizing the cards and allowing the information to flow through relating to this new moon in Virgo. So Pisces, this is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and if you like to have a personalized reading, you can go to our website at girlandhermoon.com and request any reading that you are feeling pulled to or called to. And you can choose myself, Dilosh, or you can choose one of the other girls that are there ready to help, serve, heal and guide. Okay, so we've got 4 questions for this reading. 4 positions need to be filled. So I've got the very first card, and let's see what else comes through. So we've got 3 cards for the second one, Okay, so the very first card that I have is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the question we have associated with this is of service. How can you be of service? That is the energy of the Virgo new moon, or the Virgo energy. And to be of service, what you need to do is collaborate. Okay, collaborate and bring in teamwork effort, or have that teamwork effort going on. Okay, so working within a team, collaborating, using your skills, your abilities, that's how you can serve, by collaborating. So that's what's coming through. Next card we have is relating to organizing. So organizing, decluttering, and rebuilding. And we've got these cards. Okay, so the first one is the Moon card. And what I get is something related to intuition. The Moon represents the intuition. Okay, so it's all about when you feel like certain things are not clear, your path is very foggy. Okay, this is saying that you need to declutter this. You need to declutter this by connecting to your intuition, or following your intuition, and proceeding with caution. Using your common sense is also coming through with the Moon card. Okay. The next one I have here is the Ace of Wands. So decluttering and rebuilding. This is more like rebuilding. So it can represent new ideas, being inspired by new ideas. So rebuilding through your imagination and feeling inspired with passion. Okay. And this card can represent both. Okay, decluttering and rebuilding. So using a balanced way of decluttering the mind and heart, emotions and feelings, as well as the mind, but at the same time rebuilding, having that balanced connection between the mind and heart, learning to have, or rebuilding emotional intelligence. Okay, so that's coming through the King of Cups. How can you heal yourself and others? I have the World card, and this is saying like you can actually heal yourself as well as others, maybe through the internet. Okay, this is like connecting to the rest of the world at some level. Okay, there is a world full of possibilities. That could be another thing here. Okay, having all the elements in balance: fire, earth, water and air. Okay, but connecting to the world at some level, whether it is through the internet, through the energies, through the soul. So at some level, connecting to the whole world and healing. Okay, this could be done through intention. It can be done through energy. It can be done in many ways if you are aware of certain ways to do it. The intention to heal is probably one of the most basic, most easiest ways to heal the self as well as others. Now, the Harvest is the gift from you to humanity. We've got the Devil card. Okay, so the Devil card here represents your ability to free yourself from the devil. Okay, so in other words, it's about freeing yourself from excessive stuff, temptation, excessive indulgence, obsessions, addictions. Okay, the gift from you to humanity. The more you recover and release and break free and reclaim your power, you will be like an example to everyone else around you. So being able to release these negative situations from your life is making you an example to others, which is like a gift from you to humanity. Okay, so that's what's coming through with that. All right, so Pisces, enjoy the Virgo new moon energies.